My name is Maya, and I volunteer at the Secrets of Radar Museum, which is a small museum in London, Ontario, dedicated to the almost unknown history of Canadians working on radar technology. This is Juliana. She's our summer student, and we're excited to share this video and activity about the mechanics of flight. Take a moment to think about what kinds of things fly. Most of them probably have wings. While there are things that fly without wings, like hot air balloons and helicopters, today we're talking about flying things with wings, like birds, insects, and especially aircraft like airplanes. Aerodynamics is the way air moves around objects. Make sure you have some room to move, then wave your arms in front of you. Can you feel the breeze around your hand? That's the air moving around you. Everything that moves through air reacts to aerodynamics, whether it's a kite, a sports car, a butterfly, a rocket, or a dog. There are 4 major forces that act on things that fly. They are lift, the force that acts against gravity; thrust, the force that is needed to keep it airborne, like an engine, propeller, or the flap of a wing; drag, the force that resists the movement of an aircraft through the air; and weight, the force of gravity that pulls the aircraft or bird back toward the ground.
Daniel Bernoulli was a mathematician from Switzerland who lived from 1700 to 1782. Bernoulli explained how the speed of a liquid, like air or water, affects its pressure. Bernoulli's principle outlines that as air moves around an object, it creates different pressures on that object. An airplane's wing is shaped similar to a bird's wing, both being curved on the top, allowing for them to fly when the speed of air over top of the wing increases and the pressure underneath of it decreases at the same time.
That's really cool.
Okay, today I'm making the Canard. So this one's a little bit more difficult. First we line up our paper and fold it in half lengthwise. And then open it back up and we'll fold the corners. Bring each corner down to the fold line. Flip this over. We're going to bring this edge down.
So that's the angled edge to the center?
Yes. And we bring the nose down to where the folds come together. It's getting a little thicker, so it's a little harder to fold. And I think I folded it the wrong way.
All right, so I'm gonna walk us through glider 2. So first, you're gonna take your piece of paper and you're gonna stand it vertically and you are gonna fold it down the middle lengthwise. So you wanna make sure your corners are lined up. This is a precision science. So that it folds, it's nice. Fold it in half. And you are going to take your top 2 corners and you are going to fold them into the center line. On both sides. Then you're going to take the top corner here and you're going to bring it down to about here. So you're not folding it exactly in half. And you're going to press it down and then it's going to look kind of like an envelope. And then you are going to bring the corners, these corners, into that middle fold again. So there's going to be that little bit here that sticks down. There's a little triangle here, sticks down below. You're going to fold that up over the 2 corners that you just folded down. So it is down and then up over the corners. Now you're going to fold it in half. Down that center line. So it's going to be folded against that very first line you did, so that it's going to look like this. There's that little triangle. It's going to be on the outside on the top. And then you're going to take the diagonal wing and you are going to fold it down so that it is in line, parallel with the bottom. You're going to do it on both sides. So when it's all folded up, it's going to look like this. And then you're going to open it up, and it's going to have this shape if you look at it from the top. And that's your aircraft. That is glider 2. Ready? Sorry.
Missed a step. So after you get it to this point here, flip over and you pull these out. Now it looks like this. So with it, this side up with these folds on top, now you bring the nose down and fold it. And it looks like this. You now have your 2 canards.
Why are they called canards?
I don't know.
The canard we are talking about refers to small wings placed at the front of an aircraft. in front of the main wings. Canard means duck in French, so why do we call it a canard? In 1906, the Brazilian aviation pioneer Alberto Santos Dumont made the first powered flight outside of the United States that was witnessed by a crowd of spectators. That plane was said to look like a duck in flight with its neck stretched out.
And we're taking the nose and we're folding it with an imaginary line just below so we're looking like this. Alright, now we're going to flip it over. We're going to put these two fold lines in here. Try and keep them parallel to the middle fold. Flip it back over. Same thing on this side.
You don't have a degree in engineering, right?
Correct. Because I'd be having to turn it in.
All right. Okay. That was a struggle. Let's see how it goes. I have my doubts, Steve.
Crash and burn.
All right.
Fold it in half,
Lengthwise?
lengthwise. Take your corners, fold them into the center line. They're flat. And folding in. Now fold it in half, each side in half again.
Can you hold it up?
Yep, 1 second. So, we've got this shape. And just for good measure, fold it in half. Each side in half.
One more time.
One more time. It's nice and thin, aerodynamic.
Look at that. Beautiful.
Then turn it over, fold it
Backward?
backward.